This is what so much of Rwanda has been turned into. Houses, villages deserted, every few yards a dead body, and everywhere the stench of death.
In the heart of Africa, Rwanda is soaring to new heights, aiming to become the continent's premier cargo business hub.
Now, it's Africa's third fastest growing economy with the fourth best life expectancy on the continent.
10 years ago, we attracted investments of just about less than $400 million a year.
30 years ago, Rwanda was in the depths of despair. The economy had crashed, with the GDP shrinking by an astronomical 50%. To make things worse, the country endured one of the darkest periods in modern history, losing 15% of its population to a brutal genocide. It seemed like there was no coming back from such devastation. But today, Rwanda tells a different story. Clean streets, organized cities, and rapid development have earned it the title of the Singapore of Africa. It's a nation that went from tragedy to triumph, rebuilding itself in ways few thought possible. In this video, we will take you through Rwanda's unbelievable journey, how it went from nearly collapsing to becoming a symbol of hope and progress for the entire continent. Rwanda, known as the Land of a Thousand Hills, is a beautiful but troubled country in Central Africa, bordered by Uganda, Tanzania, Burundi, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Historically, Rwanda was made up of 18 clans, with people primarily identifying as Hutu and Tutsi. Initially, this division wasn't strict, but it became more rigid over time. The arrival of European colonizers, first the Germans and then the Belgians, worsened these divisions. The Belgian divide and rule strategy intensified tensions, particularly with the introduction of racial identity cards in 1932, which classified people based on physical traits and wealth. By the time Rwanda gained independence in 1962, animosity between the Hutu and Tutsi had escalated. Politicians fueled hatred, leading to violence and a growing number of Tutsi refugees. Schools even enforced segregation between Hutu and Tutsi children. Militia groups emerged, promoting Hutu nationalism. The media played a huge role in this conflict, with Radio Rwanda broadcasting hateful propaganda. On April 6, 1994, a plane carrying President Juvenal Habyarimana was shot down, igniting the Rwandan genocide. Over the next 100 days, more than 800,000 people were killed, mostly Tutsi and many moderate Hutu. Neighbors turned against neighbors, and the scale of violence was uncountable. With a population of about 7 million, nearly 1 in 7 Rwandans was lost during this time. The genocide devastated the economy, causing an insane negative 50% GDP growth rate. But the next 30 years will tell you a different story of strength and recovery for Rwanda. The genocide came to an end when the Tutsi-dominated rebel group, the Rwandan Patriotic Front, RPF, successfully recaptured Kigali. This led to the overthrow of the existing Hutu government and a shift in power dynamics. A new constitution was drafted, ensuring equal rights for all Rwandans. A transitional government was established, featuring a Hutu president and a Tutsi vice president named Paul Kagame. In April 2000, Paul Kagame officially became the president of Rwanda, a position he continues to hold. The progress that followed was nothing short of astounding. Over the next 2 decades, Rwanda experienced an average GDP growth rate of around 7% each year, with GDP per capita nearly quadrupling when comparing figures from 2000 to 2020.
So this is really coming off, a very concerted and consistent effort by the government of Rwanda to reform our business environment, for over 20 years. And I think, the rankings really show that Rwanda continues to be a very globally competitive place to do business in.
The government placed a strong emphasis on education and healthcare, dedicating 15% of the national budget to education and nearly 8% to healthcare. This commitment led to great improvements in literacy rates, which jumped from just 38% in 1978 to 73% in 2018. Additionally, the average life expectancy rose from 55 years in 2005 to 69 years by 2020. Rwanda also saw strides in business environment improvements, ranking 29th in the world for ease of doing business. This made Rwanda the only low-income country in the top 30, with the astonishing claim that registering and authorizing a business could be completed in just 24 hours. In the 2017 Corruption Perception Index, Rwanda emerged as the third least corrupt country in Africa. The rapid pace of development earned Rwanda the nickname the Singapore of Africa. The Rwandan government has embraced new technologies, even allocating a dedicated budget for blockchain initiatives in 2020. A minister from the Rwandan government has said that blockchain technology will play a crucial role in the upcoming Fourth Industrial Revolution. In 2020, Rwanda took a step forward by establishing its first blockchain training school. However, despite this remarkable turnaround, Rwanda remains a developing country. Approximately 90% of the population is employed in agriculture, but the poverty rate is still at 47%. Yet one aspect that sets Rwanda apart is its incredible cleanliness. The level of hygiene here is unmatched, making it difficult to find a city in India that compares. So how did Rwanda achieve such a high standard of cleanliness? The answer can be seen in a combination of straightforward measures. The government has focused on building quality roads and footpaths, ensuring their maintenance, and implementing regular cleaning schedules managed by local municipalities. A pivotal step was the complete ban on plastic bags in 2008. Rwanda's ban has been notably effective, and it's nearly impossible to spot a plastic bag on the streets. All these small initiatives are leading to something bigger. Rwanda has been catching the eye of many entrepreneurs as the country continues to build a vibrant ecosystem for business growth. One of the standout reasons behind Rwanda's entrepreneurial success is the active role of its government. Over the years, the Rwandan government has rolled out policies and reforms designed to boost business and entrepreneurship. These initiatives include simplifying the business registration process and cutting down on red tape. The government is also focused on creating a supportive environment for startups, investing in infrastructure, technology, and education to help pave the way for new ventures. Another component is Rwanda's youthful and driven population. The country has many young entrepreneurs with fresh ideas and innovative approaches. These individuals use technology to create unique business models and are committed to making a social impact through their work. The youth are eager to engage in Rwanda's economic growth, taking full advantage of the resources and support available to launch and expand their businesses. Access to funding and resources has also played a massive role in promoting entrepreneurship in Rwanda. Organizations like Kigali Innovation City, the Kigali Innovation Fund, and the Kigali Business Network are important in providing entrepreneurs with financial backing and support. Rwanda also hosts several international accelerators, including Seed Stars and the Africa Women Innovation and Entrepreneurship Forum, AWIEF, which offers mentorship, training, and funding opportunities for startups. Rwanda's strategic location adds to its appeal as an entrepreneurship hub. Its membership in the East African Community and the African Continental Free Trade Area, AFCFTA, opens up a vast market for entrepreneurs eager to expand their businesses beyond Rwanda's borders. Its central position in East Africa makes it a prime gateway for startups looking to tap into the wider African market. Ultimately, the surge in entrepreneurship is playing an unbelievable role in Rwanda's economic development. Startups are vital for job creation, and the thriving entrepreneurial scene generates countless opportunities for the local population. The country is making impressive strides toward its ambitious goal of becoming a middle-income nation by 2035. So, Rwanda's rise as an entrepreneurship hotspot is no coincidence. The favorable business climate, proactive government initiatives, youthful and ambitious population, funding availability, strategic location, and contribution to economic growth are all driving forces behind Rwanda's success story.